Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Alcos, Ms. Amato, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Chun, Ms. Cochran,
Excused?
Mr. Evslin, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Garrett, Ms. Grandinetti, Mr. Hashem, Mr. Holt,
Excused?
Mr. Hussey, Mr. Iligan, Ms. Iwamoto, Ms. Kahaloa, Ms. Capella, Ms. Kohokapu Liloi, Mr. Kila, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Kong, Mr. Cush, Ms. Lachika, Ms. Lamosao, Mr. Lee, Ms. Lowen, Ms. Martin, Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. Miyake, Ms. Morikawa, Mr. Muraoka, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Olds, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Pirik, Ms. Poe Poe, Mr. Quinlan, Ms. Reyes Oda, Mr. Sayama, Mr. Shimizu, Ms. Souza, Mr. Takeyama, Ms. Takenouchi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Ms. Templo, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ward,
Excused?
Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamashita, Madam Speaker.
Here.
Madam Speaker, 48 members are present, 3 are excused.
Item number 2, reading of the journal, Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Item number 3, messages from the governor. Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the governor?
Madam Speaker, there are none.
Item number 4, Senate communications. Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Madam Speaker, there are none.
Members, are there any introductions? Representative Morikawa.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today is one of my legislative aides' last day. Connor Moraragan will be leaving to Japan to study abroad at Keio University. Connor, if you could stand. He's a senior at UH Manoa and is expected, we hope, to graduate this fall with a BBA in Management and International Business and a minor in Japanese. Good luck, Connor, and make sure you bring home your education and talents. Connor Moraragan, welcome.
Representative Martin.
Thank you. I would like to introduce some people that are here for our floor presentation today from the Pacific American Foundation and other supporters. If you're here to support or bleed today, please stand up and be recognized. Welcome to your House of Representatives, and may I ask permission to enter their names into the journal.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Representative Muraoka.
Thank you. It was a pleasant surprise to see not only a mentor, but a gentleman who taught me patience, who taught me compassion, and he's such just an all-around wonderful, wonderful guy. I'd like to introduce Colonel Mike Rollins. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Peruso.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to welcome Paula Adams from the Hawaii After School Alliance. If you could please stand, Paula, to be recognized. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Grandinetti.
Thank you, Speaker. I'd like to introduce June Shin. If you could please stand. June is a tireless volunteer for so many of the causes and movements that affect working people in Hawaii. He will always show up just because it's the right thing to do. June, we're very grateful for your quiet and humble dedication to Hawaii. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Capella.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the gallery today, I have a friend and former committee clerk, actually, in the gallery, Grace Kojki. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Lee.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Got me today, I have almost my entire office staff, including our new intern. I graduated 1 year early from Farrington High School. She's a triple major at UH in English, psychology, and political science. Please stand when I say your name, Hachi Takatsuka. My committee clerk, he is a former congressional intern in Ed Case's office, a dapper dresser, and the valedictorian of his homeschool class, Jonah McNear. And Kapolei High School, 2015 valedictorian, professional vampire, AKA phlebotomist, Dominique Cortez Montijo. And unfortunately, my office manager cannot be here today. He is a military veteran, a UH football standout, and he represented the United States at the World Team Trials and a multinational Greco-Roman wrestling champion, George Hooker. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Matsumoto.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the gallery today, I have one of my interns, Vanessa He. She's here from Hawaii Baptist Academy. She is a junior, and she has been coming to our office to help out and learn about the legislative process. If we can give her a round of applause and a warm welcome to the House of Representatives. And with her is my ASM, Sharon Klaproth, and my legislative aide, Aiden Waldrop. And if we can also give them a round of applause.
Members, any further introductions? Okay, we'll move on to the order of the day. Mr. Clerk, item number 5, floor presentations. Mr. Clerk, are there any floor presentations?
Yes, Madam Speaker, we have one floor presentation today. House Resolution number 206, honoring and commending Herb Lee Jr. for his contributions to education, cultural preservation, and community development in the state of Hawaii. This resolution is offered by Representative Martin.
Representative Martin.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt the resolution.
Representative Matayoshi.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that the resolution be adopted. Is there any discussion? Representative Martin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes, today we recognize Herb Lee, who is here with his mother, Thelma, his wife, Wendy, his daughter, Megan, and Ethan Hooper, who is on the board of the Pacific American Foundation and is the son of General Cooper, who founded that organization. Herb Lee has retired, though I understand he will probably continue to work as many hours as ever in his various endeavors. He channeled his talents through the Pacific American Foundation for 25 years, first as a contractor, then as executive director for 13 years, then as president and CEO for the last 6 years. Under his leadership, the Pacific American Foundation has run transformative educational initiatives and cultural preservation efforts on 5 islands across the state of Hawaii. To give you an idea of their reach, they had 175 employees and contractors working with over 150 schools, training over 6,000 teachers, and forming over 200 community and industry partnerships. I first met Herb 10 years ago when I went to see the work of the Pacific American Foundation in action during a school field trip at the Waikalua local fish pond. As part of a new nonprofit, I had just started to work in environmental education, and one of my volunteers, who also volunteered there, suggested I go and learn. Herb welcomed me, and even though he was the executive director of the whole organization, he was out there running the field trip. That day, I witnessed an example of his dedication to educational excellence and perpetuation of Native Hawaiian values and traditions. The arriving students started their oli while still on the bus. Herb assembled them in a circle, explained the purpose of the oli, to respectfully ask permission to enter the space, and then had them start over again with the right intention. The students then rotated through stations. They learned about the water flow in an ahupua'a from the mountain streams through the lo'i and out to the fish pond. Then they built it themselves in the sand with coconuts, wood, and buckets of water. At another station, they listened to the story of the kukini, the runners that would swiftly deliver by foot the ama-ama or pond mullet to the ali'i over long distances. Then they themselves became runners, delivering fish from the pond in a relay race, trying not to spill the water from the containers that carried them. The students had a great time, though the fish may have felt differently. They left connected to that place through their contribution of gathering mangrove seeds, and they learned in a way that could not be forgotten. That was the first of many times I learned from Herb. The setting for that field trip is an example of Herb's commitment to preserving Hawaii's cultural heritage. In 1995, he helped establish the Waikalua Local Fish Pond Preservation Society to help restore that ancient Hawaiian fish pond. The work continues there today. Herb has been part of many initiatives to think differently about how we educate and what is possible in our state. He's focused not only on Hawaiian culture, but also on STEM education, often combining the two, as with ethnomathematics. He seems to be part of initiatives that institutionalize out-of-the-box thinking. One example was his participation in developing Nahopena A'o, which are the 6 learning outcomes adopted by the Board of Education 10 years ago and now taught in every DOE school. They impart Hawaiian values to our students in all grades. I have seen this requirement taken seriously in schools I work with and believe our students and our communities will be happier and stronger for it. Another example was his role as a founding board member of the Malama Honua Public Charter School in Waimanalo, which is a Hawaiian culture-based school founded on the values of the Hokulea Worldwide Voyage to care for the earth. It incorporates Aina-based education and Native Hawaiian voyaging skills in the curriculum. Herb does not only start new things. He also supports many of our existing organizations, such as the Rotary Club, the Native Hawaiian Civic Club, the Hawaii Institute of Marine Biology, and many other cultural, educational, and community service organizations. I noticed that he tends to serve for very long periods of time, decades, and often steps into a leadership position at some point. I would be remiss not to mention that Herb's talents are diverse. He plays the ukulele and has recorded 5 Hawaiian music albums, composed dozens of songs, and performed worldwide. Along with members of the Kikapa Rush Band, he won a Nā Hoku Hanohano Award in 1986 and performed regularly for many years with his trio, Hawaii Loa. My goal today is not only to honor Herb, as he has already been honored by Obama as a Cesar Chavez Champion of Change and has received numerous other local and national awards. Rather, I am hoping to inspire members of this body to think outside the box, start new things, and stick with it, as he has done. After all, he started out as a humble public servant in the political realm where we find ourselves now. He served briefly as staff in this building and later served as chief of staff to then Honolulu City Council Chair Patsy Mink in the 1980s. On behalf of this body, I want to thank Herb Lee for his remarkable contributions to our state and wish him joy and satisfaction in this new chapter. And now I'd like to yield the floor to Representative from District 50.
Representative Lee.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I've known Herb Lee personally for about 16 years in a variety of capacities, so I'd like to reflect on him today as a family man, mentor, and friend. Through his many accomplishments and successes, 2 strands of consistency stood out above all else. The first was his belief in family above all else, and the second was his unyielding belief in our local youth, that they are our most valuable resource, and that we should be investing in them most. Herb demonstrated this when he gave me my first full-time job coming back from college, working with high-risk youth from the correctional facility, helping them to graduate from high school through marine science, to earn college credits, and to connect them to Aina. He doubled down on this belief a few years later when he encouraged me in my mid-20s to apply to be the program's next executive director. As my boss, Herb always modeled professional conduct, but he also modeled valuing thoughtful and personal relationships with his employees. Every day he asked me how my family was doing, with sincerity, and often had kind words and sound advice for a young father. Years later, right before the birth of my second child, I had lost my job, I had lost health insurance, and and I told Herb that I probably would have to move to the mainland. That day, Herb prayed with me in his office and promised me that as long as I loved my family, everything was going to be okay. And Herb, you were right. Herb taught me to put my family first above all else. He taught me to have faith in myself, others, and our youth. Just like so many of our residents who have benefited from his work, I am indebted, and I am grateful for time spent together and for lessons learned. Whether it was doing work at Waikalua Local IA, whether it was spending late nights writing grants at Pacific American, trying to unravel Manning Tate's budgets, more so dreaming of what our state can be and how we can get there. It will be my privilege to vote yes today to recognize an incredible human being. Thank you.
Representative Matayoshi?
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I've known Herb for a while now, and
You rise in support?
I rise in support. Sorry. I've known Herb for a while now. I actually met him when probably about 8 or 10 years ago when I started helping Malama Honua Public Charter School get kind of on its feet. Herb is kind of a founding member of that. That's a whole other certificate that he deserves, by the way. I wanted to tell a little more of a personal story, though. The accomplishments that he's had are absolutely numerous. Amazing musician, good heart, tireless worker. But to highlight the tireless nature, there was a time where I was volunteering at Waikalua Local Fish Pond to clean it up. And he has numerous work days for this. Herb, you probably don't even remember this story. Herb is the kind of guy who just jumps right in. So there are lots of different assignments. Herb and I both grabbed weed whackers and we're just kind of going at it all morning, hot day, not really a lot of rest. At one point, kind of closer to lunch, I thought, man, I'm getting really tired. You know, and my weed whacker had just run out of string, and I thought, okay, this is a great excuse for me to go back, get more string, take a little bit of a water break. So I'm walking back with this weed whacker, and I walk by Herb, and he's still going at it. And he's like, where are you going? And I was like, oh yeah, my weed whacker just ran out of string. I'm gonna go get some more, thinking he was gonna just let me by. And he turns to me and he pulls out a bunch more string from his pocket, and he's like, oh no, here you go. I said, all right, thank you. Took the string, went back to work. Probably an hour later, we broke for lunch. But honestly, that's the kind of guy Herb is. I mean, just absolutely tireless, incredibly hard worker, and for all the right reasons. So very, very deserving of this award today.
Okay, members, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye. The motion is carried. Representative Martin, please proceed with the certificate and lay presentation. The chair will call a recess to allow the members of the House to meet and congratulate the honorees. Recess. Will the House come to order? We're on item number 6, reports of standing committees. Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report numbers 1214 through 1277 as listed on pages 1 through 19, and that the accompanying House bills, as may be amended, pass second reading and be referred to their designated committees.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Okay, members, is there any discussion on these items, beginning with House Standing Committee Report number 1214? Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Tam.
Madam Speaker, in support, permission to insert written comments.
So ordered. Okay, turning to the top of page 2, Standing Committee Report number 1215, Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Report number 1216, number 1217, 1218, report number 1219, number 1220, 1221, 1222. Representative Amato.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, with reservations.
So ordered. Top of page 4, Standing Committee Report 1223, Representative Pyrick.
In opposition.
Please proceed.
This bill increases regulation on the marketplace. This would make all nurseries that want to sell plants, if they sell more than $2,500 worth of plants, they have to register as a registered nursery. This is more regulation than we need in our marketplace.
Standing Committee Report number 1224. Report number 1225. Representative Amato.
Reservations.
So ordered. Report number 1226. Report number 1227. Report number 1228. Report number 1229. Report number 1230. Top of page 6. Report number 1231. Representative Garcia.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Souza.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
Reservations.
So ordered. Turning next to Standing Committee Report number 1232. Representative Garcia.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Poi Poi.
SCR 1232.
Correct.
With reservations and a comment.
Please proceed.
I really appreciate that this bill is related to Kalawao County, which is the Kalapapa Peninsula and Molokai. I really appreciate all the work and discussion had up to this point and the forum allowed as this bill moved forward. My point of hesitancy is just that I would like to see more community engagement occur outside of this process. The bill, it was presented pretty late, so there wasn't time between then and session starting for community engagement. So I would just like to see that occur. And that's just my point of hesitancy with this bill. Thank you.
Okay, turning next to Standing Committee Report 1233. Standing Committee Report 1234. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
In opposition.
Please proceed.
This bill further aids our bad landlord-tenant code. Basically, this puts more burden on the landlord to house trespassers staying in his rental unit.
Representative Alcos.
Same request.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report number 1235, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Amato.
With reservations.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1236, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Top of page 8, Standing Committee Report 1237. Report number 1238. Report number 1239, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Reyes Oda.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Souza,
In strong support.
please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The purpose of this act is to establish a program to provide access for legal representation to individuals in the state facing immigration-related proceedings in immigration court, ensuring due process and promoting family unity, community stability, and economic security. Going as far back as 1993, in the Supreme Court case Reno versus Flores, Justice Antonin Scalia wrote, "It is well established that the Fifth Amendment entitles aliens to due process of law in deportation proceedings." Also, we know that the 14th Amendment, the Due Process Clause, states, "Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law." I fully support this measure, and for anybody who wants to do further reading on due process in immigration proceedings, the Ninth Circuit published 80 pages worth, may the record reflect that I'm showing 80 pages worth of due process proceedings, or due process in immigration proceedings that goes back to all of the case law that explains why perhaps a bill like this is important. Thank you.
Representative Bellotti,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In strong support,
please proceed.
may I have the words of the previous speaker adopted as if they were my own?
So ordered.
Brief remarks. Now more than ever, this type of funding is going to be critical. We are already hearing reports of individuals in our community being detained, potentially unlawfully, and it's going to be precisely this kind of funding that we're going to need to ensure that the constitutional rights of our citizens are protected. We are already hearing and learning about instances of individuals who are lawfully present in other states and are being detained, and it's going to be here happening on our shores if it is already not happening. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Hussey,
Strong support, and with the request to please insert into the journal the words of the last two speakers as my own.
so ordered.
Thank you.
Okay, turning to the top of page 9, Standing Committee Report 1240. Report number 1241. 1242. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Peruso,
Standing in opposition.
please proceed.
So I very much appreciate the work that this body has done around farm to school over the past years, and I do, though, oppose this particular measure because for a couple of reasons. One has to do with fiscal considerations, which I discussed in the committee hearing a couple of days ago, but what I want to really emphasize today is the process question. So this measure will allocate an additional $55 million, in addition to other allocations, but $55 million to expand the already funded Whitmore Village centralized kitchen from 30,000 feet to 45,000 feet. And it's hard to convey the kind of impact that that will have on that community, on Whitmore Village, without having visited it. But it is a community that is a ways in off of Kamehameha Highway, and there's only one road in and out. And they are already subject to a great deal of traffic because of the military at NC Tams. So this traffic consideration has been a source of objection for the community for years around conversation around this project. And the further process question has to do with the fact that this did not come from our community. Like this is new information. When I talked to community members, like, did we have meetings that I missed about this? There were no meetings, there was no conversation. So I really think that we can do better in terms of how we develop policy and really try to build it from the community up so that we can have better outcomes. And for those reasons, I oppose this measure.
Turning next to Standing Committee Report number 1243. Top of page 10, report number 1244, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report number 1245, Representative Pyrick.
In opposition.
Please proceed.
This bill will increase the cost of electricity in our state. Our residents do not want that.
Standing Committee Report 1246, Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
Representative Lowen, I'm sorry, so ordered, Representative Pyrick and Representative Lowen.
Sorry, at the appropriate time, can we go back to the previous
Okay.
ScanCom report 1245?
Okay, let's just finish up Standing Committee Report 1246. If there's no further discussion on 1246, we'll go back to 1245. Representative Lowen.
1245, this is a low-income energy assistance program, Hawaii-based, so it would expand the federal light heat program.
Are you in support?
In support.
Thank you.
But the bill is currently, whether it passes or not, the bill is currently funded through a general fund appropriation, not through any fee on bills or anything. So it has no impact on ratepayers besides to help offset electric bills for low-income individuals. So just correcting the record. Thank you.
Any further discussion on Standing Committee Report number 1245? Okay, seeing none, we're at the top of page 11, Standing Committee Report 1247. 1248, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in opposition.
Please proceed.
The opposition that I would like to state is changing the designation from climate change to other important needs that are maybe more important to our people, human services, education, and various staffing shortages. So that's the reason for my opposition, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Turning to Standing Committee Report number 1249. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Amato.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, I rise in opposition. In these times when the current cruel, despotic, anti-environmental federal administration is gutting environmental pollution protections and just destroying entities like the EPA, it is imperative that we at the state protect our natural resources, our constituents, and our home. Why would we say it's okay to discharge raw sewage? That is a really poopy thing to do. I vote no on this Kukai bill. Thank you.
Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report number 1250. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in opposition.
Please proceed.
The reason that I oppose this bill is it will affect our state lands, and to try and control Mother Nature is going to be very difficult for applicable landowners and the state. So that's the reason that I am opposing this bill. Thank you.
Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Okay, members, top of page 12, Standing Committee Report 1251. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1252. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Reyes-Oda.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in opposition.
Please proceed.
I understand the desire to tax our visitors, to pay for things that they might affect our state. But I believe there's a point as far as a business model that will be a breaking point as far as Hawaii being a destination. And I have concerns about the cost to visit Hawaii and affecting our number one economic industry. So that's my reason for the concern and my opposition. Thank you.
Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Okay, Standing Committee Report 1253. 1253, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Martin.
I rise with reservations.
Please proceed.
I'm concerned about the boundary being used in this bill. They're using the injection control line, which is not the boundary determining the freshwater aquifer that's used by the Board of Water Supply. I think that it should go back to being the no-pass line. Thank you.
Representative Keela.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Lee.
Reservations, and I'd like to adopt the words of the speaker from Waimanalo as if they were my own.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1254. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1255. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Reservations, please.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1256. Report 1257. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
In opposition.
Please proceed.
So this would allow some state employees to retire with only 5 years of working. I'm voting no.
Representative Reyes-Ora.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Bellotti.
With reservations, Madam Speaker, brief comment.
Please proceed.
My reservations are based upon the opposition of community organizations such as ILWU, HGA, and the Hawaii State Bar Association. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Souza.
With reservation, same request. Please, can I please insert the words of the representative from Waikiki into the record as my own?
So ordered.
Thank you.
Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1258. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Top of page 14, Standing Committee Report 1259. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1260. Standing Committee Report 1261. Report number 1262. Representative Amato
On 1261, please.
on 1261.
So I rise in opposition.
Please
This bill-
proceed.
Thank you. This bill is really about placing sand on an eroded beach with stabilizing structures. This is more commonly known as shoreline hardening. Just yesterday was Ocean Day. So let me remind us all that hardening shorelines significantly disrupts natural coastal ecosystems by reducing habitat for wildlife, altering sediment transport patterns, impacting aquatic plant life, and leads to beach erosion in the long run. This also harms the biodiversity of the shoreline area with the net loss to tourism, our economy, our quality of life for our community. When it comes to tourism, let's not kill the goose that laid the golden egg. I vowed to protect the environment. I urge anyone who cares about our ocean, environment, or tourism to vote no. Thank you.
Any further discussion on Standing Committee Report 1261? Okay, turning to Standing Committee Report 1262. Standing Committee Report 1263, Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Bellotti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In strong support, brief comments.
Please proceed.
Madam Speaker, as federal developments happen for the budget, we are seeing more and more slashbacks. While there is more clarity today because the federal continuing resolution has been passed, and there is going to be a budget through September, what we're going to see is more and more cuts that are going to affect the kinds of programs that we are supporting in this underlying bill. In the testimony before the Water Land Committee, we were asked to fund the federally funded positions for SOEST. This is not just about climate change and left agendas, pro-environment agendas. When we look at the testimony, the work of SOEST has economic impacts to the work we do in our community. We rely upon their data for real estate transactions. We rely upon their data for required analysis of sea level rise under the Hawaii Environmental Policy Act. We depend upon the work of this critical government agencies and employees to be able to comply with shoreline setback ordinances. As we see our universities, our research institutions gutted, we are going to have economic impacts, and it's going to be bills like this, measures like this that we are going to have to pass because it is not government fraud, waste, or abuse. It is essential to the running of our economy. So in strong support for measures like this and many more that will likely have to come given our current situation. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Souza.
In support, and can I have the record, the words of the previous representative inserted into the record as my own? Thank you.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Hussey.
In support, and could I please also have the words of the representative from Makiki inserted into the record as my own?
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1264. Representative Pyrick.
Reservations.
So ordered. Report number 1265. Top of page 16, report number 1266. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Report number 1267. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Amato.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1268. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Amato.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1269. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Report number 1270. Representative Souza.
With reservations. Thank you.
So ordered. Report number 1271. Report number 1272. Top of page 18, report 1273. Report 1274. Report 1275. 1276. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Top of page 19, Standing Committee Report number 1277. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Muraoka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Reyes-Oda.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Kila.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Okay, members will be taking a voice vote on all of these items.
Madam Speaker? My apologies. Before we take the voice vote, I'm hoping that we can quickly go back to SCR 1242. I'd just like to make a request to insert written comments.
Standing Committee Report, what number?
1242.
1242, let's go back. And you were in opposition on this
Correct.
one? Okay.
Thank you.
So ordered. Written comments to the journal. Okay, members, we'll be taking a voice vote on all of these measures. All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Item number 7, announcements. Members, are there any announcements? Representative Iligan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Next week, colleagues, I know you will be hungry during breakfast time. So on Tuesday, March 18th at 8 a.m. in room 329, CSG West will have a breakfast. This is just a reminder. This is a great opportunity to connect with fellow legislators and learn about regional policy initiatives that impact Hawaii. Don't miss this chance to engage in meaningful discussions and strengthen our collaboration with leaders across the Western states. Thank you.
Representative Peruso.
Madam Speaker, I wanted to wish all of the members happy Pi Day and to also acknowledge that it's no surprise to me that this is also our colleague Representative Belati's birthday because she is endlessly energetic. So I'm really grateful for her presence in the body, and I would like to wish her happy birthday.
Members, any further announcements? Okay, seeing none, for the motion to adjourn, Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon Monday.
Representative Garcia.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 o'clock noon Monday.